In this video, I'm going to run you through how you can be more productive as a teenager, the mistakes that teenagers make, how you can not make those mistakes, and good things you can do to be more productive as a teenager and more productive on your phone. So the first thing that kills most teenagers' productivity is their phone. Right now, I'm using my phone to record a YouTube video. I'm creating content, not consuming. That's one thing I'm doing. Most teenagers spend way too much time on their phone. They let it steal their potential and steal their productivity, steal their time. The average person spends 4 hours and 15 minutes a day on their phone, while the average teenager spends well over 7 hours a day on their phone. 7 hours a day, that's crazy. You sleep for 8 hours, you go to school, 6, getting there, getting back, maybe 8 hours a day. That's only 2/3 of your day, and then you're spending 7 hours a day on your phone. You're literally taking away years of your life. I saw a calculation where for every hour you spend on your phone each day, it takes 2 years off your life. So if you spend, these teenagers out here spending 7 hours a day on their phone, they're taking away like decades of their life just because they want to play on their phone. It's killing their productivity. So the first thing you're going to want to do to be more productive on your phone is to delete all games off your phone. Guys, no one cares what level you got on Candy Crush in 2019. Delete all the games off your phone. The only exception is chess, maybe solitaire. Those are like the only 2 exceptions. Delete all unproductive games, or delete all games off your phone. The second thing is delete the rest of the unproductive apps off your phone. Any random social medias or random messaging apps that no one's ever heard of that you just have, any stupid app, just any, most people go on their phone, they have hundreds of apps and they use maybe like 10 of them. Delete all the unproductive apps off your phone and all the apps you don't use. So now that you're not wasting time on your phone, how can you be more productive on your phone and use your phone as a tool to success? So guys, first thing you can do, instead of consuming content, create content on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Create content instead of consuming content. Don't use search browsers like Google, Safari to just search up random things you don't need to know. Yes, maybe having those random facts can be helpful, but search up productive things. Use them to do business, research, learn, join courses. Things like any other apps on your phone, like learning apps. Use them to do courses as language apps. Learn a language, do a course. Use your phone productively, right? Make content. Learn facts. Do courses. Only use your phone productively. This is one of the biggest productivity hacks that I have found, and I still struggle with this today. Use your phone productively. Instead of playing random games that no one plays anymore, instead of talking to people on 50 different social media apps, instead of just wasting time watching endless videos on YouTube, use your phone productively. Don't consume content, create content. Don't have your mind, your consciousness taken away by these apps like YouTube, TikTok, Safari. Be productive on your phone. The next way you can be more productive is to have a clean area, whether that's clean your desk, clean your floor, clean your couch, clean the table, clean the room. Make sure you're working in a clean environment or a clutter-free environment. You don't have to completely empty the room and have just one chair and desk. But where, if you're working at a computer, make sure there's not stuff all under the keyboard. Push it all out of the way. Put it in a cabinet, move it somewhere. Make sure you have a clean area. That's one of the big things that helps to eliminate distractions. If you've got notepads that you're not using there, you're gonna look at it and be like, oh, I wrote that thing, and you're gonna get distracted. It's gonna take your focus off your task. It's gonna go the other way. So have a clean area. This helps so much. It's so simple, but it is so underrated. The next thing you need to do is eliminate distractions, whether that's people, noises. So maybe you're in a building where there's construction outside. Close the windows. Make sure there's not just random noises going around. Make sure there's not, you've not got videos going in the background. That's really something that distracts you. So unless it's really important, close it down. Eliminate distractions. Close the rest of your tabs so you can't get distracted. Be focusing on the one thing. Make sure that you're not being distracted by all these other things. Sometimes that's people, videos, noises, animals, posters. Just eliminate distractions so you can be focusing on your task and you can be as productive as possible. Now guys, a lot of the time with productivity, you have to take in information, you have to learn things. So one of the biggest helpers with taking information and learning things and retaining knowledge is to take notes. It doesn't have to be crazy notes. You don't have to listen to a podcast and have a full 10-page essay about that podcast. But just take basic dot points. Maybe you listen to an hour-long podcast and you get 3 or 4 or 5 basic dot points, right? I do this a lot of the time for podcasts, YouTube videos, books, when I talk to people, take notes. Just doesn't have to be at everything. You just like document your whole life on a Word doc, but just take notes. If you're trying to learn stuff, take notes, because if you might never look at these notes again, you might write down a half a page of notes and never look at it again. It might disappear. But just the fact that you've written that down, the fact that you've written that on a piece of paper, will help you remember it so much better. The fact that you've said it a second time, or you've read it, or you've written it down, is going to help you remember. So take notes. It's one of the biggest helpers with retaining knowledge and learning things and having knowledge ready to go when you're trying to do big things is going to be so helpful when you're trying to be productive. Alright guys, so I hope that's helped you. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.